She slammed my car door and mocked my reviews, then called me at 3:17 a.m. Carlos Mendez had been driving Uber for 3 years, 4.97 rating, over 2,000 rides. His Honda Accord was spotless, water bottles stocked, phone chargers ready. He knew every shortcut in downtown Chicago like the back of his hand. But there was one name that made his stomach drop every time it popped up on his phone. Dr. Helen Richards, chief of cardiology at Northwestern Memorial. Never tipped, never said thank you, always found something to complain about. Tuesday morning, 8:47 a.m. Carlos was driving Dr. Richards to O'Hare when her phone exploded with an emergency call. Patient in critical condition, code blue. She immediately started screaming at Carlos for taking Lakeshore Drive instead of I-94. "You're making me late on purpose!" Carlos's knuckles went white on the steering wheel. He tried explaining that his GPS showed this route was 7 minutes faster with current traffic. She cut him off like a scalpel through skin. Then she did something that made Carlos's blood boil. She started reading his passenger reviews out loud, mocking tone, every single word dripping with contempt. She found the one review that mentioned his slight accent, started making comments about his English. Carlos had been born in Illinois, graduated from DePaul University with a 3.8 GPA. But she didn't care about facts. The ride ended with her slamming his door so hard the car shook. 2-star rating, no tip. Again. 3 months later, 3:17 a.m. Carlos's phone buzzed with a pickup request. Cook County Police Station. His heart sank. Late-night police station calls were never good news. He pulled up to find Dr. Richards sitting on the concrete steps, still in her hospital scrubs, completely shattered. Her 17-year-old son, Marcus, had been arrested. Cocaine possession. She had no one else to call. The ride to her Lincoln Park house was dead silent. Carlos watched Dr. Richards in his rearview mirror. Her hands were shaking like leaves in a hurricane, staring out the window like she was seeing her whole world collapse. Finally, Carlos couldn't take it anymore. He cleared his throat. "My brother Miguel struggled with addiction for 5 years," he said quietly. "I know a family support group that meets at St. Alphonsus Church, Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Dr. Richards looked up at him, eyes red and swollen, tears streaming down her face. Could you write that down for me?" 2 weeks later, Carlos found something in his mailbox that stopped him cold. Handwritten note. $200 cash. Dr. Richards had written that his kindness during her darkest moment gave her the courage to get help. For herself and her son. She was learning to see the humanity in everyone she met. She apologized for her behavior. The stress of 80-hour work weeks, her crumbling marriage, her son's addiction. She'd been taking it out on innocent people who didn't deserve it. Carlos kept that note in his glove compartment. A reminder that everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. He never judged anyone by their cover again.